Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Shania. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you?
I'm also good. Can you switch on your camera?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
You switched on. नहीं है ना? It's very loud.
Okay. So, Shania, while you are switching your camera, do you are you aware about what is area and perimeter?
Um, no, ma'am. I know what perimeter is. I don't know what
I
area
haven't
is.
taught, no?
You know what perimeter is? Okay, tell me what is perimeter.
Perimeter is the outer boundary of a figure or a shape.
Right, outer boundary of a figure of a shape. Very good. And how do we find the perimeter then?
There will be measurements of each, and we have to measure each of the side and understand the
Right.
perimeter.
Okay, so if I have a square, okay, if I have a square, okay, in square are all sides equal?
Yes,
Yes. So if a square has a side of 4 centimeters, so what will be the perimeter?
16 centimeter.
16 centimeter. Okay. And what's the difference between the rectangle and a square?
A rectangle has the parallel sides equal, and the square has all sides equal.
Square has all sides equal. Very good. Okay. Great. So today we'll learn about the term called area. Okay. So basically, area is nothing but, let's say this is the figure we have. Now, see, perimeter is the boundary. Right. Now, if it has a boundary, it has some space inside that boundary. Yeah. That is known as the area. Okay. So, what is the area? This region.
The space
The space
inside
inside
the
the boundary is known as the area. Okay. Now, how do we find area? Now, okay. So, okay. So, basically, what we do in area is we multiply two of the sides in the area. Okay. So when I say I have to find the area of a square, so see, this is the square I have, right? All the sides are equal in this. So can I say that one of the side is A? Yes. So if one of the side is A, what will be the area? Area is what? We multiply two adjacent side. Do you know the word adjacent?
no.
एजेसेंट इज वन जो साथ में होते हैं जैसे दिस साइड एंड दिस साइड आर एजेसेंट दीज आर टुगेदर साथ साथ में so when we multiply two adjacent sides we get the area. So according to you what should be the area of the square?
Um, A into 2.
A into 2 or A into A?
A into A.
A
Anything.
in, yeah, A into A. And what we write A into A as?
Area into 2.
No, it's A square. Are you aware about the squares yet? I guess no. It's okay.
No.
Let's just say the area of a square is side times side. Can we say that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Side times side. Okay. Now let's talk about rectangle. So in rectangle, we have two sides. We have name for these sides as length and breadth. Are you aware
Yes.
about it? Okay. So this is the length and this is the breadth.
Yes.
So what will be the area of a rectangle?
Breadth into length.
Right, breadth times length. Very good. Okay, now let's do 1 or 2 questions on the area, then we'll move aage. Okay. So let's say this is the square I have, where all the sides are 10. So what will be the area?
20 centimeter.
No, 10 times 10 is not 20.
100.
100 centimeter square. Very good. And what about the rectangle? Let's say this is the rectangle I have. Let's say this is 5 and this is 6. So what will be the area?
30.
Sorry?
30.
Right, 30 centimeter square. Okay, very good. Now let's do one of the previous year questions, or one of the interesting question you can say. Let's say this is the shape I have. These are the two shapes I have, and all this, see, these are all the squares, right? And the side of one small square is side of one small square is 1 centimeter. Okay, so you have to calculate the area and the perimeter for this figure. First tell me, is this a rectangle or a square?
It's a rectangle.
Rectangle, very good. So if it's a rectangle, what is the length of the rectangle?
1 centimeter for each small square.
Right, 1 centimeter for each small square. So this means this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, and this is 1. The total will be
4.
4. So the length is 4. What about the breadth?
Breadth will be 3.
Breadth will be 3. So what will be the area of the rectangle?
The area would be 12 centimeter square.
Square. Very good. 12 centimeter square. What will be the perimeter?
22 centimeter.
No.
14 centimeter.
14 centimeter. Very good. Okay, let's try one more.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Again, in this, the side of the small square is 1 centimeter. Okay. So I am giving you two figures. You have to tell me which one of them has a greater perimeter. Okay, you have to tell me which one of the following has a greater perimeter.
Ma'am, actually, the figure on the right side has more squares than the figure on the left side.
Okay. So which one has the greater perimeter?
So I think without doing the calculation, the figure on the right side would be it.
Right side will have the greater perimeter. Very good. Okay. I was so smart of you. Okay. Do you know about triangle?
Yes.
Yes. So this is the triangle. So what is the perimeter for the triangle if this side is 5, this side is 6, and this side is 4?
Ma'am, is this a scalene triangle?
Yeah.
Okay. Ma'am, the area of the perimeter.
Perimeter.
That will be 5 into 6 into 4 centimeter square.
Perimeter, beta, perimeter. Do we multiply in perimeter?
We add.
We add. So what will be the answer?
15 centimeter.
15 centimeters. So the perimeter of the triangle will be 15 centimeters. Very good. Okay, now let's talk about the area of the triangle. How do we find the area of the triangle? Now,
5 into 6 into 4.
no, I just told you, no, we multiply two edges and sides, right? Now, in this case, all the sides are different. So
Yes.
how would we know which side we have to multiply? We can't figure it out, right? So what we do in an area, in a triangle, when we have to calculate the pairing area. So let's say this is the triangle I have. Now, see, if I cut this triangle from the middle, I can cut this triangle from the middle. Yeah. Now
Measure
can
it.
you see that I'll have two different triangles. I'll have two triangles now. And in that two triangles, I have two side common. See, this side and this side will be equals for this triangle and this triangle,
Yes.
right? So what I do is to calculate the area. I know, are you aware about the word base?
No.
Base is basically the bottom of anything. Of anything. Okay. So according to in this, this will be the base,
Yes.
right? And what is height? How long the thing is? This is height.
Yes.
So for this vertical line will be the height of the triangle.
Yes.
Yes. So now according to you, what we do when we calculate the area, we multiply the two adjacent sides. I have two adjacent sides, height and base.
Yes.
I can multiply them.
Yes.
But now see, here is the catch. See, I am dividing the base into half. No, I am dividing the base into two different parts. So that's why I multiply this with the half. Because I am cutting the base into two different parts. No. So I need to, if I am using the whole base, this means I am considering the full triangle, but I need to calculate the area for the half of the triangle, because that's when I am getting the height.
Yes.
Are you getting my point? So what is the area of a triangle? Area of triangle is half times base times height.
Height.
Okay? Did you get it little bit?
Yes. But then I don't understand how to multiply half into base into height.
Okay, it's okay. Do you know fractions?
Yeah, I know.
This is the fraction.
Yeah, it's
1 by
fraction.
2 is in the fraction. Okay. If I have, can you solve this? If I give you this,
Yes. It's 5 into 12 plus 6 into 5 into 12 divided by 6 into 12.
no. How did I? Okay, I got it that you get 5 into 12, but how did you get 6 into 12?
Ma'am, because we have to multiply both the numbers with 12.
No, beta, we don't multiply both the numbers with 12. See, I see 12 and 12 by 1 are the same thing.
Yes.
So instead of 12, you can consider this written as 1. 12 by 1. Okay, so now when we multiply, I multiply 5 times 12 divided by 6 times 1. Yes, which will give me 60 by 6. Now can I simplify this?
Yes.
How will I simplify?
6 ones are 6, 6 tens are 60.
Right, so when I simplify this, I'll get
10.
10. Very good. So similarly, if I have this number 1 by 2 times 4 times 3, right? So this means I have 1 by 2 times 4 by 1 times 3 by 1.
Yes.
what will I do? I'll multiply denominator with all the denominators and numerator with all the numerators. I multiply
Yes.
all the numerators together and all the denominators together.
Yes.
So this is what I'll get. Yes?
Ma'am, can you scroll down? I can't see.
Oh, now can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is what I'll get.
Yes.
And I know that 4 times 1 is 4 and 4 times 3 is what? 12?
Yes. 12 into 1 equal to 12.
Right. And what is 2 times 1 times 1?
It's basically 2. And simplified, the answer will be 6.
The answer will be 6. Very good. So now you know how do we calculate this?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, let's try one question, okay? Okay. Okay. So we are given with the base. Find the area of a triangle. Find the area of a triangle if the base is 4 centimeters and height is 8 centimeters. So what is the formula to calculate the area?
It's basically 1 by 2 into 4 into 8.
Right. And when I solve this, what will I get?
Okay, you don't understand.
If we solve this, 1 by 1 into 4 into 8 divide by 2 into 1 into 1.
Very good. So this will give me
It will give. Ma'am, just a minute.
Yeah.
32 divided by 2.
32 divided by 2, and which is
Simplified, it will be 16.
16. Very good. Okay. Chalo, let's try one more question. It's little different, okay?
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
little different what we were doing till now. So, okay. Find the perimeter for the following shape. Wait, let me know. Okay, for the following shape. Let's say this is the shape I have. This is 10. This is 5. This is 5, okay? This horizontal side is 5.
Yes, ma'am.
This is 4. No, this is not 4. This is 6. This is 6 and this is 12. Now we have to calculate the perimeter.
Ma'am, but what about the missing sides?
So we have to figure out the missing side by ourselves?
Yes.
Yes.
But
Do you
then,
know how to...
is the total perimeter given?
No, the total perimeter is also not given. So what do we do? Now see, look here. Okay, I'm just using for the explanation better. See, if this side is 12, this means यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक पूरा 12 है. This पूरा is 12.
Yes.
Right. So if this is pura 12 and I know this is 5, so this will be,
Then this will be 7 centimeter, and then this also will be 7 centimeter.
no beta, if this is 7, how this is 7? See, now I know that यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक पूरा 10 है. है ना. दिस पूरा इज 10, उसमें से ये 6 है, तो ये कितना होगा? सी दिस फुल इज 10 एंड दिस वाला पोर्शन इज 6, तो बचा हुआ कितना होगा?
4.
4. Now I have all the missing sides.
Yes, ma'am.
So now can we calculate the perimeter?
6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10 plus 12.
Yeah, and the answer is?
Can I do it?
Yeah.
10 plus 12 equal to 22 plus 6 28 plus 4 32 plus 5 37 plus 7 44 centimeter.
And the perimeter is 44 centimeters. Yes. Let's try one more question like this.
Yes, ma'am, but I don't understand why we don't put centimeter square in perimeter.
Why we don't put centimeter square? Okay. See, when I'm calculating the perimeter, I'm just adding all the sides, no? This is what I am doing. Let's say if this is the triangle I have with this, I'm just adding all of this.
Yes.
Right. So when we add all of this, now we don't put square. We put square when we multiply same kind of things. This is side multiply kar. So we are multiplying 4 centimeter into 5 centimeter. That's when we put square. Okay. And when we add, we just put centimeters. Agar hum log 4 plus 5 plus 9 centimeters add kare, so the unit will be centimeters. Okay. Now let's do one more on the similar basis. Okay, do you know what kind of shapes what do we call these kind of shapes? When you have
Quadrilaterals.
No, it's kind of a quadrilateral, but we have a better word for this kind of
Polygon.
shapes.
Polygon.
No.
Parallelogram.
What is a quadrilateral? Wait, what is a quadrilateral?
It's a 4-sided figure.
So that was not a 4-sided figure. It has a lot more than 4-sided.
Is it a polygon?
It can. It's a kind of a polygon, but we have a see, polygon can be any shape, right?
Is it a parallelogram?
No, but a parallelogram also has 4 sides. These kind of shape is known as the compound shapes. What shape?
Compound shapes.
Compound shapes. Why it is known as the compound shape? That I'll tell you abhi. See, let's say this is the figure I have.
Yes.
Now, if you look it carefully, we are combining more than one shape to make this shape.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
can you
like
tell me which
rectangles.
all shapes we are combining?
We're combining this rectangle, the standing one, the
Okay.
vertical one, then the horizontal rectangle, and the other vertical rectangle.
Right. So we are combining more than one shapes, no?
And the
Yeah.
rectangle can also be cut into 2 rectangles.
A rectangle can also be cut into 2 rectangles. So whenever we made a new shape by combining different shapes together, or maybe more than one shapes together, it is known as the compound shapes.
That's why in English we have a subject called compound words.
Right.
Which consists of more than one word.
Right. Very good. So basically compound means more than one for any. You can use it in any reference, right? Now let's calculate this. If this is 5, this is 6. No, let's say this is also 5. This is 10. This is 4. Now you are given with this side that this is 3 and this is also
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And this is 2, this is 2. Let's calculate the perimeter.
Three plus 4 plus 2. And
No.
3 plus 4 plus.
Why will we add 3? We'll not add 3. Is 3 the
Ma'am?
outer boundary?
No.
No. So why will we add 3? We won't, right? When we
Oh,
calculate the perimeter,
perimeter.
we add the outer boundaries, no?
Yeah, I thought it was an area.
No, even in area, beta, we will multiply, no?
Oh,
Yeah? Yes or no?
yes.
Yes. So, okay. So, what two sides we are missing? We are missing with this side and this side.
Yes.
So, what, according to you, what it should be?
If 4 centimeter and then 2 over up there and 5 there. Shouldn't it be 1 centimeter?
No, why it will be 1?
Because 5 is given and 4 also is given.
But the
5
4 is
minus
the, wait, but the 4 is the vertical side, no? Horizontal side. Now, I need the vertical side.
But then is 5 useful for us to find?
Yeah, 5 is useful for us, but 4 is not useful. See, this side is 5. This means this whole is 5.
Yeah.
Out of that whole
2
5,
centimeter.
yeah, it will be 2 centimeter, and
Because
this will also be.
Because 5 minus 3 equal to 2.
Right, very good. Now calculate the perimeter.
5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 10.
Yeah, the answer will be
20. 32 centimeter.
okay. 32 centimeters. Very good. Let's try one more.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, in this now we'll calculate the area and perimeter both. Okay. So let's say this is the shape I have. Okay. This is 5. This is 12. This is 10. This is 6. This is 4. Okay, now first let's calculate. See, this vertical side is 6. Okay.
Ma'am, we have to find the horizontal one.
We have to find the horizontal one. So according to you, what should be the horizontal one?
6 centimeter again.
Sorry?
6 centimeter.
Why it is 6 centimeter?
Because 10 minus 4 equal to 6.
But I need the horizontal side. Now, why we are using vertical sides? Shouldn't I use the horizontal sides to calculate the
7
horizontal?
centimeter. 7 centimeter.
7 centimeter. Very good. So now what will be the perimeter?
Perimeter equal to 5 plus 10, 15 plus 4 plus 15 plus 4, 19 plus 6, 25 plus 7, 32 plus 12, 44. 44.
Right. So the perimeter is 44 centimeters. What about area? See, if we need to calculate the area right now, so this is not a, this is nothing, right? This is not a square. This is not a rectangle, right?
Yes.
But if we now, can you see that we are using two rectangles to make this figure?
Yes.
Yes. So what are those two rectangles? This vertical one and the horizontal one.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
vertical one and this horizontal one, right? Okay. Now, can we find the area of the vertical triangle or rectangle? Sorry.
It'll be 6 centimeter plus 4 centimeter.
Area,
6
beta.
centimeter.
Area. area.
Oh,
This is the vertical rectangle, no? This.
yes. How do
Yeah.
we find the area for this?
What is this area for the rectangle?
It will be 5 into 10.
Very good. 5 into 10, which is length times breadth, right?
Yes.
This is the length of the so this is the breadth of the rectangle and this is the length. So 50. What about the horizontal rectangle? What should be the area of the horizontal rectangle?
Ma'am, but doesn't it count till the end? Doesn't it also have to be into 5?
Beta, area what we do is we multiply two sides only, na? Length into breadth. This is the length
Oh.
and this is the breadth.
Yeah.
That's why
Only
we
two sides.
see we are multiplying 2 centimeters or two sides. That's why we have centimeter square, na?
Yes.
If we are multiplying 3, shouldn't we have centimeter cube? Because we are multiplying 3 sides.
Yeah. But won't
Yeah.
that happen in boundary?
Yeah, that would be conductive. That's what I am saying. Did you get it? Why do we have only first wala? Okay, now tell me the area for the next one. For the horizontal.
That will be 12 into 2.
12 and how did you get 2?
Because 12 and 12 here. 12 centimeter into 2. So don't you
Wait.
have to add the...
No. This is the horizontal rectangle.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is the side? What is the measurements of this
7
rectangle?
to 7. 7
7
into
into
7.
Think again. Is it 7 into 7 or 7 into 4?
7 into 4. Sorry.
What is 7 into 4?
7 4 is 28 centimeter square.
28. So what is the total area? We add these two.
Yes. Which equal to
So what-
78 centimeter square.
78 centimeters square. Very good. Okay. So for today, we'll keep it till here only. Today, what we learned, Shania?
Today we learned about perimeter and we learned about the area of figures.
Area of figures. Very good. And we learned one new, not a new word, but a new name for the
Compound
different shapes, compound shapes, right? Yeah. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the today's class. Okay. I'll see you again next time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye-bye.